you all, this is Charity from Scrap Fair, and I'm coming to you today with a SpeigelMomScraps Sparklers Design Team project. I just got some stamps from Neat and Tangled. These are my very first Neat and Tangled stamps. I got 3 sets, and I think I just messed up. The one I'm using right now is called Giving Tree. Oh, that looks okay. That looks okay. There's a little schmitz on part of my block, but it's alright. It's based on the Silverstein work, The Giving Tree, and I love this set of stamps. It's right here. Let me show it to you. It's got owls on it, which I love owls. I have a thing for owls. And then I love this little tree stump. I mean, do you know The Giving Tree? It's so cute. I did a practice stamp here. And this is going to be shaker card, you guys. Shaker card. I don't know that I've ever done a video on a shaker card, but I'm doing one today. I want to try using, it comes with the inline and the outline. How do you say that? I don't know. Where's my stamp press? Here it is. I want to try to line these up, but I'm going to do a little tester first, and I'm trying out something new also. I love watching Jennifer McGuire do stamping videos, and when she makes her shaker cards, she does them with foam instead of foam tape. And so I bought some foam. It's super duper cheap. I bought some to try it. My original image is stamped in Simon Says Stamp dye ink khaki color. I really do like the Simon Says Stamp ink. It's kind of like the Hero Arts Shadow inks. I'm going to see what it looks like to stamp these two together. The only other brown I have is Vintage Photo. Oh, it looks cute. Okay, so I'm totally doing that to my card. So I pull my card back out. I'm going to ink up this stamp really well. I attended True Stamp last year, and then our Sherry Carroll did a class, and she taught me to ink up, ink up, ink up. And I just remembered So I just remembered I was going to stamp on a coffee dyed doily. That's why I have these doilies sitting out. So I'm going to restamp this. And it'll be okay. The person who's getting my card, she wouldn't mind. So if she does realize this happened, if she watches this video, I don't know if she will or not, but if she does, she won't care. She'll just say, yay, she made this card for me and I love it. And if she doesn't, then it'll still be okay. Even if she doesn't watch the video, she'll like it. Trying to center this. I coffee dyed these in February. I had a couple left. I made a wreath for my door, a Valentine wreath. These were my leftovers. I made a whole bunch because I love the color they turned out, and this was real coffee. Okay, it was as real as coffee can be that comes out of one of those pod machines. It's the Verissimo. There's a place that I pet sit, and they have one of those Verissimo Starbucks brand pod machines. I like it pretty much. It's okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I am loving this. And because this is already tea dyed and there's going to be some green accents, I think I have a Mode Lawn Distress ink that is the only green distress ink I have that's not currently dried up. So let me see if yep, I have a green started. I want to order some mini distress inks in colors that I have that are drying up, but I just haven't done that yet because the little sets they come in, I love them, but I just want to buy the ones I don't have in the big pads because my fear is if I get little pads, then I won't want to use my big pads anymore because I see people using them on the videos, and y'all, those little minis are cute. I'm doing kind of an opposite inking because these doilies are delicate, and this one's a little even more so delicate because it has been, wet before. I did dry these in the microwave very carefully, so if you look back, I think I talked about it. Anyway, so I took a bunch of these white doilies and I poured my leftover coffee, it was a leftover cup of coffee, into a plate, and I soaked them in there for a little while. Then I pulled them out and I started letting them dry on paper towels, but I'm impatient. In case you didn't already know that, everyone doesn't know, and not everyone's impatient, but a lot of crafters are. So I got real impatient and I just went ahead finally and decided, oh, that is beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. I'm so excited about this. I'm trying to decide right now real quick if I want to ink some more edges, and I kind of do. And because it's springtime, I kind of want to throw some pink in there. I used this earlier on a card, so this is some picked raspberry just left over, and this is not a white card base, it's like a cream 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. It's pre-made. I don't know where it came from because it's been in my stash a while. Oh, I think I'm gonna love this. So because there's so much brown on this, I am gonna go around the edges with some of the, I'm so happy right now. I am not trying to freak people out, but I'm real excited about this. I'm real happy. Looking to see, yeah, I do. Look at there, there's a brown one. That one looks really icky though, and like it's coming apart. Looks abused. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of vintage photo and just hit the edges, and I'm working off the card onto the card with my craft mat. This is a really old craft mat. I don't know if anybody out there even knows what this is anymore. This is a Tattered Angels craft mat, and I actually finally cut it in half because I was kind of neglecting to use it because it was so big, but I liked it because it protected so much of my table from misting, and I don't do quite as much just misting anymore. I tend to do that in the box now, but I resisted the box for a long time. I'm going to use a Zig 2-way glue pen and scribble my glue behind my stamped area because I think that'll give me the cleanest look. Oh, this is so cute. I absolutely love this. Where's my heavy acrylic block? There's an acrylic block. Okay. I don't know yet whether I want to use an owl. I haven't decided, but I did go ahead and cut this branch off. I do want to use this branch, and I'm gonna stamp out this branch in the khaki ink. I'm gonna try to do some selective inking here. What would really be good is if I walked over to get my distress markers and used them, but I think I can do this. So I'm going to ink up the leaves and the mowed lawn. And I've done the dye ink, and I'm going to do a tester because I'm a baby. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. I'm going to hit it on a dry cloth. First, I'm going to ink this up really well on the khaki. I'm sorry, I'm like totally singing on A now. I'm so excited. I just love this card, you guys. If you ever just start making something and you're super happy. I've been creating today and it's been great. I've been playing. First thing I made didn't turn out just like I wanted, but it's okay. I used it anyway and it was fantastic. I should have done this before. I'm going to fold this up and stamp. It's just barely there. I love it. I need to stop messing with it because I really do like it. I'm gonna put a little more color on it. I'll show you. And actually now I wish I had stamped it without taking the brown off the leaves and just adding in the green. I am mixing my types of inks, but that's okay. I'm real brave. I'm just touching it a little bit so I know it's not really contaminating my ink pad. Okay. I'm going to grab a paintbrush. Sorry about the chair noise. I'm going to look for a teeny paintbrush. Found it. Okay. I'm going to squirt some water. I'm going to cover up the sink. I'm going to find a good place to squirt some water over to the side. I have a little mini mister tool. And I have some ink in here. And it is the same ink that I've stamped with. And I'm going to paint just a little more green. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. Look how pretty. Okay. Try not to hold my breath while I work here. Look, I'm going to pass out. I'm not picking up any more water. I'm just smudging this down here. I'm going to get a little bit more because I don't have quite enough. Okay. This is where it can turn bad, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to get just a little more green. A little bit of the green on the stamped image will come out, but I want to keep as much of that as possible. My top image is darker, so I'm going to add more. It's hard to take away, so going real slow. I really like this. You can also swoop in here and just grab some ink from the pad. I love watercoloring with distress inks. Okay, so I did that. I'm gonna wipe that green away so I don't mess anything up. I'm so happy with this. I don't even know how to tell you how happy I am. So my next thing was trying to decide what sentiment. I think I'm just going to stamp thank you for everything because this is a thank you card. And I kind of just want to stamp it there at the base of my tree stump. Oh, good. And everything else on this card is in browns, and I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's going to look good. It's going to look good. Actually, now I have to just do this. Yeah, it's going to look good. I was right. It's going to look good. Okay. It's gonna look good. Just put our sentiment. Thank you for everything. That's fantastic. Okay. I absolutely adore how this is coming out. I'm hardly breathing. I'm so excited about this card. Now I have some burlap string in green from SpeigelMomScraps Shop that I'm gonna just ooh, if I do it in that direction, it's gonna make a bow. No, yeah, the way this card's going now, I'm not gonna like it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I cut out this piece of foam ahead of time. It looks really ugly. I'm just gonna glue it down. You're not gonna see it. Make sure this is correct. Yeah, that was correct. Okay. So let's see. This foam's all squidgy. I'd never worked with it before. I think I probably next time would use my actual die cuts on it too, because I didn't do that. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I'm not the best at eyeballers. Jennifer always has these nice clean pieces. Well, I feel like mine looks terrible, but it's okay. I've already glued the plastic on because I've made shaker cards before, you guys, and totally forgot to put the plastic on. It's so embarrassing. Okay. So I'm gonna put on the adhesive. I like the SIG 2A glue pen. I have to thank Nicole McGurk. There are a few things that I didn't really understand how to use that I had purchased, and then I watched people in craft craft shows, use them until I learned finally the correct way to use them. The Zig 2A glue pen is one of those, my Fiskars stamp press, that I have a hard time now remembering that once upon a time I had the worst time trying to use it. Like, I could not figure it out, and everything I stamped just looked awful. I can't imagine living without that now. It's like my favorite thing. I got rid of most of my stamp blocks when I figured out how to use it because I get such a nice image with it. Okay. So, excuse me, I'm just sticking my head in there, looking weird. I'm going to wipe off some excess glue. Like I said, I've never made a shaker card with this glue before. I've only seen Jennifer McGuire do it, but I admire her, and her cards are fantastic. So I think if she uses a product, I can probably like it. I think she might use the Tombow Mono wet glue. I can't remember now. She also uses glossy accents a lot. I don't even own any glossy accents. I had some. I don't know what happened to it. I feel like my bird must have taken it off. Okay. Alright. So now I have these beautiful green, apple green sequins from SpeigelMomScraps Shop. I'm going to throw a few of those in. These are little tiny openings, so a few sequins should go a long way. And I cannot believe I just pulled out one thing of sequins. I know I can't just do one kind of sequin. That's like an unwritten rule. Okay, so these are... No, these are apple green. I don't know what these are. These are more solid than the apple green, and they are unlabeled, so I'm a terrible person. But you can get them at SpeigelMomScraps Shop. I'm going to put a few of and the apple green ones are smaller. That's a lot of sequins, you guys. Oh, and you know what would be really cute? I don't have any of these, so I'm not putting any in there. If I had like some teeny hearts or teeny mini leaves, that would be super cute. Okay, so I have a card base to go on here. I'm just gonna put some of that glue that's not that because I had trouble with the little roller. I don't know if you noticed. I did. But here's some Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. This is a really good wet glue. Oh, I just started squeezing like I knew what I was doing there. Look at you. But this stuff sticks really well. Love it. It's a great glue. It works great with paper also. I used to really be wary of using a wet glue with paper, but there are some that work really, really well. And I think I've got a good coating on there. And now I don't know which side is up on my card. That's embarrassing. Okay. Okay. So this is up. And this is where I go, professional card makers unite, because I just got goopy glue all over my card. Look at that. Slid it up like a crazy person. I don't know if it's gonna work now. Let's see. It's you and me together. You and me. Oh gosh, that is so cute. Okay, let me squidge it over. Oh, apparently I have just enough time with this glue. That was perfect. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the edge because all of my edges are inked. I'm looking for my little foam roller that had the brown on it. Here it is. I'm gonna hit this edge with some Distress ink just because it's so much lighter and it's showing a little bit. Not much, just a little. Because my card is popped up a little. So I'm going to go around all the edges with this brown a little bit. Just so it looks more finished off and there's no bright colors screaming. I really love this card, you guys. I am so glad that you could be here while I was making this. I hope you like it too. Check out Neat and Tangled. They have some amazing stamp sets over there, and I just love this card. Thank you guys for sharing, and get your sequins from SpeigelMomScraps. Have a great day.